So, I'm going to address this e-begging stuff. You know what? Why don't you go on to the NRA? Tell them they're a bunch of e-beggars. The Gun Owners of America, well, they're e-beggars too. And, the Humane Society, they're e-beggars. So what's the difference when I'm trying to do something good, me asking for money too? That's what the link is. Now, I found this new website that allows everybody to see how much money is coming in. You don't have to put your name on it, but it shows, what the goal is and how much has been raised. I'm sitting there trying to, further a thing to, give horses jobs, and I can't do it for nothing. And it does a second thing. It gets me off of disability. So yes, I would like to get off of the government disability thing, and the only way I'm going to be able to do it is to make a job for myself. Now, that will give the horse a job, me a job, and then I will get off your disability, which you want to cry and whine and everything else. So look at your SSI coming out of your paycheck every month and think, well, I can get one more person off of SSI by helping him get a wagon or a vendor's cart to put advertising on the side of and ride his horse around. And thus, if this becomes successful, I'll get a second one, train a second one, and hire somebody else, get them off of disability. I mean, it doesn't take a lot of rocket science. I mean, it's a boring job. It's going to be a very boring job, okay? You're going to sit on your butt for 6 hours a day and ride up and down the street of your town, a small town street, like, towns with 50,000 or less population. Now, you could probably charge more in the bigger cities, but and as long as I don't take in passengers, I don't have to worry about all that regulation junk. All I'm doing is riding around. So there's no regulations for that. So you want to see me get off of disability? There's the link down below. It's a fundraiser website, and it has a little thing beside of it that shows how much is being raised. Now, I've got a picture of a wagon up there. It's not exactly a vendor's cart. A vendor's cart is actually, the side of it is like a 4x8 sheet of plywood, and you can put a sign over it. Whoever business wants to advertise. It's like a rolling billboard. Everybody's seen the rolling billboards with trucks. Well, this is a rolling billboard that's horse-drawn. Therefore, it's slower. It's going to get more attention, especially in towns that don't have Amish or anything. Everybody's seen the rolling billboards and they ignore them. But hardly anybody has ever seen a horse-drawn billboard. All right? And yes, it will, if this works, which I'm almost certain it will, because these businesses pay for billboards and they pay for the rolling billboards. They even pay people to dress up like the Statue of Liberty and sit outside these little cash places. So if they're willing to do that, I can do it for the price of a quarter-page newspaper ad. And if you want to find out how much a quarter of a page newspaper ad is, call your local newspaper and find out. Say, I want to take out a quarter-page ad. And that's what I'll be charging. And there are lots of businesses that do that. And first off, it's going to, like I say, give horses a job. If it catches on and other people start doing it, if we could get one in every little town across the country or two, that'll be thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of horses put back to work. From there, it can snowball. We can make horse-drawn ice cream carts for running around little neighborhoods. The kids will hear this horse with bells on its feet going chink, 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 chink. up the street, and just like a bell ringing, ding dong, and the ice cream truck comes up. And all you got to do is put solar panels on top of the cart, and you can run a small freezer. Well, actually, you can run a high efficiency freezer. Put some dry ice in it to get it going, and then actually you could put dry ice in it and not have no solar panels and just run the ice cream cart. So dry ice gets pretty doggone cold, and that's enough to hard freeze any ice cream. So you got a horse cart, you sell ice cream out of it going down the road. There are many jobs in these towns that can be done with horse and wagon that have absolutely no use for a car. The stuff that the mailman. How fast does that mail wagon go? He goes zoom, and then he stops at every house with that little Jeep-looking mail truck. I mean, that is something that would be perfect for a horse-drawn wagon. I mean, delivering the mail. You got to stop. You go about 20 feet, stop. Go about 20 more feet, stop. It's like, or even 100 feet, stop. Deliver mail. Another 100 feet, stop. Deliver the mail. That's something that there's no reason to have a motorized vehicle to do it. And just think about, you just have a little catch thing for the poo there, so it gets off the street, and you just ride by and just kind of flick it out in the yard, and it just spreads out everywhere like a manure spreader. So you're fertilizing the people's yards at the same time. But anyway, e-begging. If you have problems with e-begging, don't watch. Don't watch. That's one of the beauties of the internet. Nobody's twisting your arm to make you watch this stuff. If you think it's e-begging, unsubscribe. But I'm trying to do something good and give myself a job. Get off of disability. So yeah, if you want to think I'm saying I'm e-begging to get off of disability, right on. I'm an e-beggar. So what?